everybody, this is Geneva, and I wanted to share with you the book I made today that holds my Tim Holtz stamps. I had these in a 3-ring binder and a standard size one, and it didn't really work well. So I went online looking for the binder that Tim Holtz has his name on for holding his stamps, and it was about $35 by the time I was done. You know, buying shipping and stuff. So I was like, okay, I can do better than that. I don't travel with my supplies, so I don't need something, you know, to keep them more safe than just together in one place where I can find them when I want them. I'm just holding it closed with a double hairband here. I used medium weight chipboard for the cover. It measures 9 by 7.5 inches. The spine is 5 inches wide, and this holds 15 pages with a 1/4 inch gutter. I used the hidden hinge binding system, which I love. Thank you, Kathy Files, for that. I put a deep pocket front and back inside cover. I have, at this point in time, you know, one set of close to my heart stamps that comes in these really great vinyl envelopes. And it tucks in here just fine. You see, there's these. The pages are held on with just simple brads from the office supply section in Walmart. They were really cheap. I got a whole bunch of them. I could probably do a lot more books. You see, the pages flip just fine. I did use a 110-pound heavy cardstock for the hinges. I wanted them to be able to handle a lot of use, flipping back and forth. I found mine at Michael's. And I left the chipboard at 8.5 by 11 width and just scored along. I use a 3-inch anchor on each side. You use what you want. I just wanted to make sure it was going to stay put and be strong. My first score was at a 1/4 inches after that, 1/4 of an inch after that for the first gutter, and then at 3/4 of an inch in, and another 3/4 of an inch, which is your first hinge. A 1/4 inch gutter, and on and on and on. You do want to make sure you start and end with your gutter. So your last score will be a 1/4 inch space before you do your anchor spot, and you'll need at least 2 sheets of 8.5 by 11 paper. You'll have to glue them together at some point. I would suggest making it on a hinge, so you'd end up with one hinge that is 3 layers of paper and not 2, but you want to do that for strength. You want to punch your hinges, the holes in your hinges, as you go along. There's no way you're going to get a punch down in there, at least a crocodile one, after you have the hinges adhered together. So what I did was folded my hinge, used a guide that I had made by making a 3/4 inch line from the edge, and then laying my stamp page, one of these. They come pre-punched, as you know, and I just laid it a little bit up from where the fold would be, so I had room for the page to move, and for the crease actually does take up some room, so don't put it right on the edge. And then I marked my holes, and as you can see, I punched them out, and then I lay this on here, marked my holes with a pencil, and punched them out, and then glued. I wouldn't recommend using tape. Glue is a much sturdier adhesive. I use Eileen's tacky glue. It does not take it very long at all to set up, so I can just glue it, give it a couple of presses, maybe 5 seconds working with it, and then I can safely move on to the next one. And again, you fold it, mark it, punch it, and when you're done, you have something that looks much like this. Now, if you don't want to do as big a one as I did, you just need to have one of these for every page you want. And then when you're done, just measure up the width of your spine, which would be from the first outside edge of the first 1/4 inch to the last 1/4 inch, and whatever that measures is how wide you want your spine. You want the gutters to sit on the spine. Quick and fast to put together. You just put it together like any normal album, except that you're not using chipboard or envelopes on the hinges. You're actually punching holes and using them to hold your stamps. And I think this is going to work brilliantly.